I win. All done. Novelty is right. Larry, PhD, a new, mature anime that is localized to kids for some reason.
The hurry and scurry of modern life is getting a lot of us down. Or maybe we're just getting soft.
Like a ripe
Or
fruit.
here's a shop, a department of a leading metropolitan store, dedicated to those who just can't take it.
And they don't know
It's a sleep
why.
and comfort shop, and it's exclusively devoted to people looking for comfort, relaxation, and sleep.
And great prices
This happy
for their
couple, for
auto
instance, have a real
insurance.
problem, because the wife sinks out of sight on a soft mattress, and hubby there floats like a cork on any other kind.
Well, you're too
Well,
soft.
here's the
Stand up to your
slip-shop
wife and make
answer.
fun of her son
A mattress
Sylvester
with
to her
one
face.
side soft and the other side hard. And appropriately enough, it's called the Jack Sprat mattress.
Oh, ha
Here's
ha ha,
another
not
victim of the
funny.
modern age. This chap's a confirmed pillow puncher.
Well, if it's
Worn
not a
to frazzled by the
marshmallow, then
day's
just what
problems,
is
He
it?
battles it out with the pillow all night long. He's been fighting his pillow for years, and so far he's lost every round.
Hate to see him on the
What he needs
playground.
is the new cutaway pillow, which curves around the neck and positively will not bunch around the shoulders.
Also
One
comes in a
trial
chocolate
with the cutaway
variety.
type, and he's finished with pillow pummeling forever. The Sleep Shop offers all these devices for one purpose, to make you more comfortable and relaxed, so it will be easier to sleep.
And so you miss work.
Well, that takes care of our nightlife.
Herbert,
But
this
what about
shopping
our
experience has
waking hours?
blinded me.
Science must have some answer to a problem as important as
Science
this.
must, it is
Suppose
must,
we pay a
it's
visit to the
science!
laboratory of a famous psychologist.
Dr. John
and see if he can
Bulbasaur.
give us the answer. Dr. Laird, you're recognized everywhere as an authority on relaxation.
That's a wax
Well,
dummy.
how can people relax under the tension of modern life? What's the cause of this tension anyway? And what can we do about it?
Oh my god, the
several
wax dummies
causes
are
of
taking
tension.
over!
Causes which arise from inborn human reactions and are just as natural as getting hungry when we haven't eaten.
Or shopping when we haven't
One
shopped.
important cause is noise. Even the expectation of noise is sufficient to build up considerable tension.
What the heck is he doing? Schrodinger's dynamite.
No matter what you try to do, your muscles start to tighten.
No, it's the
And if
steroids.
you try to relax, the very attempt results in tension-building effort. Notice how the clenching of the hand is measured with this instrument, which we call a tensionometer.
I choose you!
Another
Tensionometer!
cause of tension is the fear of falling, of loss of bodily support. In the laboratory, it's measured this way.
Your textile is at
Well,
work.
Dr. Laird, that's really tension. It looks
She
as
stole
though
that
she's
hat from
broken the
Guinan.
machine.
This fear, like the fear of noise, is inborn. Even newly born babies show it. And anyone who has visited an amusement park can surely recognize it in grown-ups.
Oh man, the cameraman's gonna blow chunks! He got
A
so
third
tense he grew a fright
and very
beard.
important cause of tension is the fear brought about by limitation of movement.
Oh, like
by
Vine
loss
Whip?
of physical
Why am I
freedom.
on a Bulbasaur
Watch
kick?
this demonstration. The moment your arms are prevented from moving,
Is the moment you realize
an
you should have
inborn
evaded the
fear reaction
Bulbasaur's
causes your
vines.
muscles to tense. This reaction is brought forth by any situation which hinders free movement.
Old Lester is
I
taking
get
his
it.
constrictiveness
That's what
well.
happens to us in a crowd.
That's right. Whenever something holds you so you can't move freely, this fear develops and causes tension.
Does he
Well,
mop the
that's clear
floor
enough.
with that
But
goatee?
Dr. Laird, can people do anything to avoid tension?
No.
Yes. The way to get rid of tension is to do just the opposite of all the things that cause it.
Yell at the neighbors.
Get room
Fix
to
an
stretch
idiot's
out.
computer. Read
Room
Dune
to
with a
move in.
bunch of
To
distractions.
relax. Let yourself go.
Well, that's good news. Suppose we just look into things a little further and see what architects and engineers are doing to help us get rid of tension.
More asbestos,
Let's
more
take noise, for
asbestos,
instance.
more asbestos.
Let's see how the architect of the modern House of Ideas in Rockefeller Center, New York, has done away with disturbing noise in the home. First, outside noise has been cut down by packing the walls and roof with plenty of insulation.
Like cotton candy,
Of course,
for
in any normal
instance.
family, there is plenty of noise from inside, too. So sound-deadening materials are used in some inside rooms as well.
Like a
For
strict
instance,
reminder
in the kitchen,
hanging on the
to soften
wall.
the clatter of pots and pans. And in this boy's room.
Ugh, where he gouges his
Of course,
part
we can't
into his
spend
head.
all our time at home. Most of us find relaxation going places. But we can find quiet while traveling, too. For the car of today is soundproofed all around in much the same way as the house of today.
A crowded car
But how
defeats the
about
reasoning
second
that
cause
Dr.
of tension
Bulbasaur was
Dr. Laird
demonstrating.
mentioned? The fear of falling. The first place we think of is the stairs.
I predict
For
lots of
falls
lows.
downstairs account for a big percentage of home accidents.
Ooh, ah,
That's
eat,
why
ooh,
in
owie.
this house, the height of the steps has been scientifically determined. And that's why they are safely carpeted to make footing firmer.
With flooding plants and act a
Improperly
cushion
designed chairs can
falls.
bring out the sensation of falling. As you know, if you ever sat down in a chair a couple of inches lower than you thought it was. So the designer of these chairs made them just the right height for the average person.
For smacking a
and
sleepy
firm enough
Chia
to
Shan's
give a
head
real
with.
feeling of support. Today's modern automobile, too, has been scientifically designed. to
Oh, I
eliminate
get
any
it. This is a
tension
stealth
caused by
car
the fear of
commercial,
falling.
isn't it?
Balanced springs have smoothed out the bumpiest roads, and the engineers have figured out ways of controlling rear spring action so that one rear seat passenger enjoys as smooth a ride as three.
Audrey, Grandma
But how
slept
about
on
the
me
third
long
cause of
enough.
Tension resulting from the feeling of being cramped or confined. Of
Hello,
course, the best way to
dearies.
get
I
rid
made
of that
blood
feeling
cakes for
is to
all.
Get out in the open, even if it's for just a short
Oh,
drive
no,
in the
no,
country.
old lady butt.
For
Ew.
now that the modern automobile has been made so much longer and wider,
And uglier.
there's no feeling of being confined. There's plenty of room for three couples to ride comfortably. And with the floor of the front compartment cleared of gear lever,
The driver
and
is a
handbrake, the
jack-o'-lantern.
front seat passengers can relax and shift position as easily as those in the rear. And in the modern home, architects have done the same job of providing more space for everybody by making one room do the work of 2 or 3.
Or 10.
For
Or
instance,
11.
here's a dining room. And here's the guest room.
The bodies were
And
found
very
in none of
attractive,
these
too.
rooms.
But most families seldom use the guest room, and the dining room is used for only a short time each day. Instead of letting all this usable space go to waste, wouldn't it be nice if the two rooms could be combined into one big recreation room?
That's not a bad
Well,
idea, actually.
they can.
Make Junior
And
do
in a
all the
jiffy.
work.
How's that for roominess? With a playroom like this for home
What would you
movies
do
or
if I
games,
sang out of
relaxation
tune?
won't be any problem for the people in this house, particularly if they follow Dr. Laird's suggestions.
So remember these simple rules to keep relaxed.
Get out and stretch your places,
Get
make
rid
sure
of
your
those
arms are of the
leftover
right
tensions
height,
in
and
the
stay away
muscles of
from
the face
noisy
and head.
chairs.
We have to exert ourselves at the start.
Or we'll
to
suffer
get
later
started
when
on
letting
the habit
go.
Of relaxing. Concentrate on the forehead now.
Your third
You
eye
can
will
feel
show
the
up.
tension there. Now exert yourself to relax it. More. Still more. Look far away.
There's a lot of stress on the
Keep
horizon.
relaxing. Stay away from noisy places. And value the ability to make your mind a blank.
Easy enough. I work
Do
on the
these
internet.
things
Oh!
untense. And we will approach each day with a better outlook.
You're
Poised.
staring at me as stressful,
Relax.
man.
That's the way to let yourself go and have a better time going.
I was promised some Pokemon. Oh, man.